Shabbat Shalom, my friends. I want to start with a very interesting question. Why is it that so many of the Rebbes in Lubavitch did time in prison? I mean, think about that. Even our Rebbe was arrested once in Paris. Why? Why do our Rebbes sit in prison? And you know how many of our holidays are all about, Yud-Tes Kislev, the Alter Rebbe was released from prison. Yud-Tes Kislev, the Yud Kislev, the second Lubavitch Rebbe was listed from prison. Tomorrow, Shabbat, 12th of Tammuz, the previous Rebbe was released from prison. What is going on here? And here's the interesting insight. So, needless to say, our Rebbes were arrested for fighting the regime that was not allowing for them to teach Torah. Stalinist regime. The Rebbe in Paris was arrested for something he was doing for Judaism in a public park. And there's just always this fight that they're fighting. And why? So here's a teaching. There's a verse that says, Ki shalit Adam ba'Adam, when man will rule over man. Kabbalah says that there is the man of holiness and then there is the man of evil. And God purposely puts the man of holiness under the rulership of the man of evil, so that under that domain, the righteous man will nevertheless do what he has to do, incur all the suffering, and through that weaken and transform the man of wickedness. So the celebrations of liberation, meaning that the governments that were persecuting, the governments that were putting them in prison, are the very governments that then said, he wasn't doing anything wrong. We have to let him go. We have to be okay with this. So what does that mean for you and I? What it means is that when a Rebbe breaks through another barrier, when a Rebbe celebrates a holiday of liberation, that the very regime that fought God, fought Torah, fought mitzvot, fought education, Torah education for children, then says, okay, we reconsider. We're going to let you do this. We're even going to support you to do this. That's what allows us in the democratic world of America to take it to the next step. No one's arresting us, but they are scoffing at us. Can we stand up to the scoffers? And sometimes the scoffers isn't the Gentile. Sometimes it's our very own friend, our Jewish friend, who's like, oh, really? Now you're wearing a kippah all of a sudden? Oh, when did you become a rabbi? These liberations tells us we don't need to break those that scoff at us. We need to do what we do with pride, and that will transform the others. Shabbat Shalom.